We brought some plastic with us, so hopefully we're not going to drop it. I didn't realize until we were walking that Hunter had that in his hands. So we're bringing some stuff, some plastic stuff with us. Yeah, hopefully we remember to bring it back so we can recycle it, and maybe it will get recycled, but maybe not. So today was going to be a weight loss video update because I was happy with the way my tummy looked today, and it's been getting better. Although I haven't lost any weight, actually. I'm still the same weight, but if it looks better, then I'll put a side-by-side comparison because I'm pretty sure there's a pretty clear difference to me. Yeah, I'm sure the inches would be smaller, but also I've been eating less salt and more fruit, so less cooked oily stuff and more of the, well, I've been doing definitely raw till 12 most days. I had one day where I think I ate cooked foods all day, and I definitely noticed a difference in that and just in how I feel and how bloated I looked. And so I know that eating at least raw till 12 is really something that's good for me. So we are on our walk today, and I just felt like getting out of the house and making sure I got my exercise. Let's see, yeah, I do need to go to the post office, but yes. Oh, this looks like the deer slept here last night, or the grass is just starting to fall down. I don't know, one or the other. But yeah, Jasper is peeing. Did I filmed that? Whoops. That's not pretty. Well, yeah, Hunter just was so happy to go outside and for me to put him in the ergo, because we haven't been wearing the ergo anymore. I've been putting him in the stroller and holding him with my arms, which isn't very comfortable because I'll hold him until my arm's like numb or, well, burning, like lifting a weight or holding him for, like 10 minutes. My arm will be getting tired after that. But yeah, I just haven't been putting him in the ergo lately, and as soon as I did, he just immediately was like the most excited little baby ever. He was happy. So I decided we had to do something about it. Jasper, heel. He's pulling. Jasper. I know, it's not fair. The only way we get to go on walks now is if Jasper's on a leash, because he used to run off so much, and I realized it's because I've been allowing him to run off. Obviously, if he's not on a leash. Oh, there's a deer. Way out there, it's through the trees. There we go. Hunter's helping with the camera action. It's just watching us. It's seeing if we're gonna run at it. And we're not. Okay, that was a bad shot of the deer, but it's right there. It's right there. Yeah, it's just watching us. Hi, dear. Hi. Okay. Okay. So anyways, my weight loss. It's definitely been easier to lose some weight. Oh, and also, last week was the first week that I went off of my thyroid pills, and I'm really happy about that because I was actually, it was like this huge, hey, heel. So, anyways, I'm really happy about that because it was kind of a big deal to me to have to take thyroid pills. If you see the camera shaking, it's because Hunter's pulling on grabbing the camera. But anyways, it was a big deal because I really did not want to take any pills. But then I realized that if I need to, it's okay. And I needed to. I couldn't balance my thyroid out in time, even though when Hunter was, when I was pregnant with him, I was able to lower it on my own just with taking some iodine. And according to my naturopath, it wasn't enough. It wasn't fast enough. It took me about a month to lower it 2 points. So she said no. And I was kind of frustrated with that because I really wanted to do, the natural route. There's actually some yarrow and thistle right here, but this is an area where the deer were sleeping probably last night or the night before. You can tell because it's all flattened down just right in there. That's where they sleep. It's probably a good group of them. I don't think there's any more yarrow left. I wanted to collect some. But, so anyways, here we go. I'm off those pills and I feel like amazing. I've been taking some maca supplements with it, and those help balance out the hormones as well. The first day, nothing felt different, but the second or the third day, I started taking those maca pills, and I've heard that those can cause extreme sleepiness. But that day, I was extremely tired, and I napped pretty much every time that Hunter napped. But now I feel good. I feel a lot better, and I definitely have my energy back. So that's good. Yeah, and we did have a vacation right before that where we weren't sleeping very much anyways, so who's to say that it wasn't just from that. And I'm going to be getting my thyroid tested pretty soon here to make sure that everything is good. It might not be in the normal range where, the TSH might be up a little higher. But I was able to get it in at 5 before with just taking the iodine in a month. So I'm hoping that it will be lower than 5 this time, but we'll see. And I will get my T4 and my T3 tested too, because those are important. Those are the actual hormones, and the TSH is only an indicator of the other ones being off. So we'll get everything tested, and hopefully everything will be good. We'll see. So anyways, I've been doing vitamin D supplementing. I've been taking a multivitamin instead of a prenatal now because I'm still breastfeeding. And let's see, I've been taking the iodine consistently. I'll show the bottle of it and the brand and everything. And then I've been doing B12 again, just being careful not to take too much B12 because I don't want to. I know I've heard that they just come out in your pee, but then we can pee all the extras out. But I know I was experiencing some symptoms from taking a lot of them, so I figured if I keep them at a good level, it'll be fine, and everything's been fine so far. So it's all good, and everything's getting better. I've been feeling a lot better too. That's the thing, is the reason why I stopped taking those supplements, or not the supplements, but the actual pills from the doctor, was that it was, for one, it's not vegan, and two, it's made from pig thyroids, so it's not human thyroid hormones, and it's not completely natural. And I was starting to feel kind of funny. I was having all the symptoms that they say to call your doctor about, and I've already told my doctor about having the symptoms, and they just kind of brushed them off because they weren't extreme, but I definitely had swelling in my hands and feet a lot, and my feet were starting to get dry and cracking and stuff, and that's a symptom of hypothyroidism again. So I felt like I was, instead of hypothyroid, I was hypo and hyperthyroid at the same time. So I was having symptoms of both of those and just not feeling myself again, not feeling better. And so I wanted to take it into my own hands and improve my health. And so that's what I'm doing now. And I've been feeling better just after a week. So I can only imagine in a month where my numbers will be at and how I'll be feeling. Will probably be a lot better. Gross. Ugh. Look what Jade found. That had a hoof on it and some fur still. That's gross. Oh my gosh. Well, there's some deer, and I wonder what was eating it. Probably a coyote, but it could have been a mountain lion. Come here. Now she doesn't want to give up the leg bone. She is pretty thrilled with her find. That's pretty good. Yeah, some leftovers. It could have been the mountain lion, but that is why we don't ever hike or walk around alone out here. It was probably last night or a few nights ago. We haven't been taking walks out here as regularly as we used to, and so the animals kind of take things over when they can. And they do. So it's good. And that's the other thing is, I know we can help balance out a lot of stuff, like, the overpopulated cats and dogs and things. We can help reduce their impact and things. But then I don't really believe in feeding a dog vegan because they don't eat vegan, obviously. I've heard stories of dogs that were fed vegan and they go out and find some of the nasty stuff, like this stuff, and they eat it on a regular basis because they need that meat. They need certain vitamins. Their digestive tracts are made to eat meat. And unless they're getting the same nutrients, they're going to find things and they're going to eat rotten, yucky stuff. But that's just what dogs do. And the same with cats too. So I don't necessarily feel bad about it because I know what I'm doing has a huge impact and helps a lot of little animals that don't need to be eaten. So, gotta do what we can. And yeah, I guess the vegan diet for dogs, they don't recommend if you're going to be breeding a dog to feed them vegan because obviously they wouldn't be getting enough of the nutrients that they would need to produce puppies and things. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah. Sage, no! Sage! Sage! Sage, no! Sage! Sage, no! Sage! No! Bad dog! You alright? Stupid dog. Oh my gosh. You're covered in slobber, but thank God I don't think she tore you up. If she did, you would deserve it, because you're a little She found that, and then you're trying to keep it from her. Oh my God. Not really much I could have done. I can't run over there and break them up, really. I guess yelling doesn't help, but, I don't know what to do about that. The little dog syndrome, she just feels like she owns everything or something, or needs to defend that stuff, even though she didn't even want it. That's the funny thing, she let her have it. But maybe it was because Jade could have hurt her. I think she's alright. I just don't want any vet bills, or any more vet bills. We got plenty of vet bills as it is. But, yeah. I guess it's a product of being treated like a baby, is when these little dogs think that they own everything or that they have a right to attack for another dog for a bone or something. And then the frustrating part is that Jade, she doesn't let up. She doesn't back down when she gets challenged, and I can't blame her. It's not cool that this little dog keeps going off on the big dog, but then I worry that she could really tear her open, and I don't know what we would do. Come on, Jasper. Come on. I don't know how Well, and I've had dogs fight before, big dogs, and I realized that we only, by trying to break them apart, it only does, can kind of egg them on sometimes, or even yelling at them. Come on, Jasper, come on, heel. So, anyways, we've been talking to a trainer, and we've been feeding them separately, but then, gosh, I mean, you know, when they find something like that, I don't know what to do. I didn't even think about that, oh, that's food, or that they could eat, they would be eating that and possibly be getting aggressive or possessive over it. Yeah. I exposed my pet peeve. I hate little dogs. And it's not the little dogs, it's the owners of the little dogs, I guess. When they allow them to be dominant over people. There was this one little chihuahua I was petting one time, and I don't know, maybe he sensed that I didn't really care for little dogs, but although I was, you know, it was out of pure, like, love and compassion and whatnot when I was petting him. I wasn't thinking, oh, this dog's gross or anything, but right after that I was like, oh my god, they disgust me. But anyways, what happened was, I was petting him, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he looks up at me and bites me on the nose, and I just can't stand that. I mean, I don't understand why people allow their little dogs to attack people when, obviously, if a big dog were to attack a person, that would just be, you know, they could be euthanized for that, basically. So, I don't understand it. It shouldn't matter how big the bite is. Yes. Woo! Mr. Noisy. Little baby cakes. And so that's my worry, is that what if the dogs were to hurt Hunter? And she has shown aggression towards him by growling and barking at him, but she's never bit at him before. But I guess that is something I need to be on top of. I do need to make sure that she doesn't do that or snap at him. Because that's the funny thing, is I trust Hunter. I mean, I know they say not to trust your baby or trust your dog in a room alone with your baby, but with Jasper and Jade, I know that they would never do anything to intentionally harm him. If anything, I mean, they could step on him or something, but they are very careful and gentle around him. So, who knows? It's a good insight, good thing to see, I guess. Good thing to be careful about, especially. Well, that walk turned out to be a little more stressful than I thought it would be, but not all bad, because we learned something from it, that this little rat thing shouldn't be trusted. Well, here we come. Woo! Jade attack. She loves doing that.